So guys, I just hopped on a tuk-tuk.
Yes.
And it's gonna be taking me slow as I take a good video for you of Mombasa. This is Mombasa town 001. People call it 001. Siende mbio sana. Alright guys, so we are here in this middle of nowhere, but we're still in Mombasa city, and we're in one of the major historical sites in this country of ours, in this county of Mombasa, in this city of Mombasa. And actually Mombasa town is the second largest city in Kenya, so there's no way that you can mention about Kenya without mentioning Mombasa town or Mombasa city. And we're in a place called Fort Jesus, and actually it's I'm told like this is the old port. So my friend here is gonna be telling us more about it. But as we're getting in, the first thing that I noticed was this one and this one. So he's gonna be telling what are these stuff.
These are cannons which were brought here during the World War II. One is coming from German and another one from British.
Oh. So this one is German, this one is British.
Yes.
Actually guys, if you can look keenly, there's some huge difference. The shaping of the cannon. Yeah, I believe also the power. They had more power. Which one was more powerful?
Both of them.
Both of them. Wow. Alright. So how heavy is it? Am I allowed to touch it actually?
Yes, you're allowed.
Alright guys. So guys, right now I am able to touch. I don't know how many years this cannon can be, or how many years it has been here, or how many years they have served. But this is one of the cannons that was used during the colonial, like during the. Why were they brought here actually? Why were they brought here?
Due to World War II.
Okay.
They were in Zanzibar, then they were brought here.
You mean like Kenya? We are also affected by World War II.
Yeah.
What happened?
Kenya was also part of the World War II, and we have 4 survivors, which we have the 4 sculptures there at the new town as a memory. Those are the survivors of the World War II.
Are they still alive?
No, we have only the sculptures.
Only the, I wish I saw them.
And our Mijikendas.
Oh, they are Mijikendas. Alright guys, so this is how the water cannon, the war cannons were looking like. This was wondering what happened. And then the 2010 British cruise was undergoing boiler repair in Zanzibar Harbour on 20th September 1914 when the German cruiser, that name, sank. The ship at its mooring, the 4th guns were salvaged, mounted on wheels, and used as coastal defense batteries in Zanzibar and Mombasa. And actually the name Mombasa, before this town was not Mombasa, it was called
Mombasa.
Mombasa, meaning
and
what?
There was no Kenya. It was meaning Mombasa, but it was called Mombasa. And Malindi was called Melinde. I'm going to show you the map of old Africa since 1590. Wakati wa kingdoms.
How about Mvita?
Mvita is Mombasa in Kiswahili is called Mvita.
Mvita.
Meaning city of war. So the war began here, then it went to Mau Mau.
Oh, guys, that's interesting.
So this is where Kenya began here.
Alright guys, so we are going to, this spot is called the Fort Jesus. It's a historical site that you learn in school. At the same time, when you visit Kenya, it's a must visit place in case you want.
Entry charges.
Okay, so guys, you can see this Fort Jesus World Heritage Site is open to the public every day from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. So non-residents, you have to pay $12. Below 16 years, you have to pay $6. So for adults, for us,
East African community.
East African communities, we have to pay 200.
Kenya's 200.
Alright. So you're going to pay inside, right?
Yeah. Come to this here.
Right.
Oh, today, what a lucky day. Are you in the script now?
It's under UNESCO since 2011, July.
UNESCO means United Nations? What? Fort Jesus Monument is inscribed on the World Heritage list of the convention. Man, history, I hate history. I studied history, but I hate there's so much information that sometimes you take in and it's very crazy. Yes, actually I studied the law, but it's something that you have to read and read. But let me just take for you guys so that you can read for yourself. So guys, I officially welcome you to Fort Jesus series. Let's go.
Wewe jauze?
Iko sawa?
Hivi sawa? Oh, naona huku pia?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hata kizima bado na record.
Okay.
I feel like I'm getting into a big ship. I don't know why.
So that's the Portuguese words.
Huh?
Those are the Portuguese words.
I saw him going the other side.
Yeah. And the door you can see here. This was the passage which was used by the British during the prison time here in 1895 to 1958. So once you are here, you have to knock the door. There's a small window they'll open for you to check who is it, then allowed you to enter inside.
And then why do they look as if they have some sharp?
That's for if you want to break the door, it's going to block you. It's a guard.
So guys, this is what we're talking about. This one. So we have to knock, then they open this small opening here, then they check who is there.
You knock this. This the knock.
Look, these ones, they're actually very sharp. Wow. Alright, so we are supposed to pay here.
Yeah.
So guys, we are going to pay for.
Can this one?
Alright guys, everything here is digital.
Agree? Agree? Down there. Okay.
You have to
pay,
agree.
yeah.
Guys, you have to agree even if you're not ready. You don't know what. Actually, the problem with us, most of us, like we don't read.
Click M-Pesa.
So then they're gonna prompt
Put
you.
your number, start with 0. Initiate payments.
Then they prompt.
Yeah.
Yes, it's processing.
Searching for the ticket.
Alright, so we paid.
Show him the message.
So we're waiting for them to keep it.
I think.
The message is here. So the message is here, guys. It shows like you paid $2.
The other message. The first one we are here.
They are for M-Pesa.
Yeah, the form we are filling. Yeah.
When you tell it in Mombasa, which ones are these days? in the cross the bridge. Yeah, for the English people they like to run.
Okay, proceed.
Yeah, so that. Yeah, so it's not very problem.
So Eric, both sides are okay? Eric? Here, see, both sides. It's okay.
But now this one is supposed to be facing me.
Oh,
Someone is calling me now. Calling me now.
you got the ticket?
Wait a minute. Already paid for a ticket, and I guess this is Marble. So we're gonna be getting in, and we shall try as much as possible to go to every each other. But I guess there's so much here, so let's get in and sing.
So for me, we are going to start inside at the model of the fort.
Unajua manake nilikupigia mara hela nilitumia haikuja. Sasa sasa niko Mombasa, niko city, nitakuja. Oh yeah. Haya, nitakutafuta kesho basi.
Okay, hapo.
Come over. I want to show something. I feel like this is one of the oldest gateway that I'm getting in today. So you have to step there. Oh, okay. Interesting. Guys, it's so interesting. So we're here in Fort Jesus. It's my first time to be here actually. When I was growing up, I really wanted to have this moment. Like, we used to have some school tour, but man, life was not so fair back then. Like, we never used to afford such kind of like this was actually luxury. This was something for the rich family, for the rich people. But for me to have a chance to come here by myself today, it's a blessing from God, man. So there's nothing which is impossible under the sun. As long as you believe and you believe in God and pray, like there's nothing which is very much impossible. Today this is MAWIRA here. I've been able to travel to several countries, and today I'm here in this, man, being able to experience whatever these other kids used to experience. I thank God. Alright, my brother.
The model of the fort.
So guys, we are in Fort Jesus, and all I can see is water, is cannons. Why are there so many?
This is the model of the fort.
Oh, okay.
By the way, my name is Hussein. Hussein Mohammed. So this is the fort, which was built in 1593 by the Portuguese. But the Portuguese arrived here in Mombasa in 1498 with 160 soldiers led by Vasco da Gama.
Yeah.
They only stay here for 6 days because they did not have any good relationship with the locals. After 6 days, they went to Malindi, whereby there he was welcomed, and he built the Vasco da Gama pillar in Malindi.
Okay.
So after a century, 1593, they returned back here at the fort to build the fort with the help of Italian designer called Giovanni Battista. So it was built in 3 years, and the purpose of this fort is military base, and it was built at the southern edge of Mombasa to guard the entrance of the old harbour. So it was built like a human being laying down on the ground.
Yeah, guys, you can see these are legs, these are hands,
And the head.
and the head.
So this part is called gun platform. It's facing the ocean.
Okay.
So from the other side, these were forest, jungle. Okay.
Yeah.
The fort was built by Kenyans, locals who were used to build the fort, and there was no food, there was no salary, only food ration given to them.
So it was like a forced labor.
Yeah. So this is a massive coral. 70% of the coral was carved. Okay. They built the fort with 8 watchtowers covering all the areas.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
It has 4 passages. The first one we enter. The 3 ones were blocked by the British. The time was prison here in 1895 to 1958. So this was the first prison in Kenya. Then it was transferred from here to Shimolatewa near Mtwapa.
Oh, okay. The famous Shimolatewa.
So here in Old Town we have old police station, old court and old prison.
Here.
Yeah.
Okay.
But now it's not in use. It has been transferred. Okay.
Yeah.
Here in Fort, in 1695 the war began. 1695 to 1698. The war took 2 years, 9 months. There were around 1,600 soldiers of Portuguese here. A period of 2 years, 9 months, there remaining only 15 soldiers. Why? They were bombarded inside here. They died due to starvation and diseases like malaria, cholera, because they were using backside toilets. I'm going to show you all the areas after here. This is just the model.
Okay.
That's why many of them were dying due to diseases. The Portuguese inside here, they built the well in 1606 to get the water.
This is the well, guys.
But there was no fresh water. Because once they were asking the neighbors here of Old Town Mombasa, they did not give them water because they were used them very badly. That's why they are not giving fresh water. So they built the borehole here, Portuguese Chapel and the barracks. Okay? The purpose of this borehole was to collect the rainwater. The rainwater. And water from the chapel, water from the barracks. Okay?
Yeah.
After 1698, they were defeated by the Oman Arabs. The Oman Arabs built their own well. In 1698, this one. Yeah. You're going to view it there. So it's the one which is in used up to date at the washrooms, at the office.
It is still in use.
Yeah, salty water. They have put the water pumps. That's why it's pumping to get the water from here. Why? They were believing the Portuguese, they have poisoned their borehole. That's why it's danger. They built their own borehole. Okay? Here we are standing at the main museum here. This is the main museum. We are here now. Okay? The things you see inside here are since 9th century to 20th century. Example, the drum there. A means of communication. Nowadays we have mobiles, but before we can hit the drums, you can put a fire, then the smoke, people will notice there's something going on there. That was the means of communication. That's the chest. These are antiques. Okay?
Yeah.
Now here, from the 3 passage, there is a passage of the arches whereby all the ammunitions were brought from that passage. Another one is passage of the steps. Passage of the steps, they were carrying light items such as medicine, food. And the last one is secret passage because this is a military base. A secret passage for them to escape. So this side is facing the ocean. They also dug the underground channels from here, connecting them to Mamangina Waterfront. Have you been there?
No.
Mamangina Waterfront.
Is it still within Mombasa city?
Yes,
I'll go
Mombasa
there.
Island.
I'll go there.
There are underground channels. They were hiding their ships, wood ships, for them to escape. And the easiest route was India. Because the ocean we are using here is Indian Ocean. Okay?
Sure.
Now, here, okay, we Kenyans, we built the main museum in 1960, washrooms, and the office. Oman Arabs, they built Mazrui Hall and Omani House. Okay?
Yeah.
Now we are going to start the process here.
Alright guys, I believe there's so much history to take in and man, it's crazy. So all these are cannons. These are British cannons, okay?
These are Portuguese cannons. Portuguese are long and short.
Okay.
Small one there.
Yeah.
These are Portuguese. There's a community called Baluchistan who came here to help the Oman Arabs to fight the Portuguese. So the war was between the Portuguese and the Oman Arabs. But the Oman Arabs were also under British protection. Okay?
Yeah.
So the Baluchistan, they brought also their cannons. We are going to view after here. It's different with the other cannons. And there we are going to view Oman cannon.
Okay.
So we have 4 types of cannons, and down there we have 2 types from British and German. Okay, these were brought in 17th century, and these were brought in 15th centuries.
Very odd. Where are you guys? Guys, it's an interesting day in Mombasa.
So the cannon, you have to put the cannonball, gunpowder, then you put fire, then the heat, it will explode.
So right now, can it? If you happen to do that, can it still work?
No. It will start due to rust. You go down, then you can.
That's why this cannon looks a bit short.
Maybe you can.
So now we are going passage of the arches.
Guys, we are going down.
Excuse me? You see the steps? These were built in 1950, the time Queen Elizabeth was here visiting the fort.
When she was coming also to stop the slavery trade and ivory trade.
1950.
1950.
Yeah. Okay? But this is the original one is this one, coral.
These colors.
Yeah, down there. And this there was a huge coral, but it was carved. So that the passage which was blocked from there to the ocean is 10 meters. So the passage was used only to block the ammunitions.
So let me ask. Okay, hold it like this. There are some instances like the ocean pushes its water inside the fort.
No. Okay. It's under there.
Okay. Let's get down, guys, and see how everything was happening.
Hello.
Hi.
So down here we have ammunition store. There are 2 ammunition stores here at the fort. This was used to store cannonballs, rifles, arrows, and the other one I'm going to show you after here, it was for the gunpowder only. Yeah.
Guys, I got a couple of bombs that are inside here. Let me go get some for you.
Hurry.
They were stolen! They have been stolen, guys.
So this is the store, ammunition store.
So let me ask, was this thing dug or what was happening?
Carved. You know, coral is not hard to carve.
Yeah. Hey man, these people, they did put a lot of effort in this. As you can see, there it looks like. Wow. People are taking some pictures here. Yeah, sure. Tugende? Omurungi. I was there some few months ago.
And you learned Tugende?
Yeah, I was Omurungi Tugende, and what do you call it? A few times here and there. Yeah.
You're from Uganda?
No, but I've been to Kampala and to a place called Kaimuri district just to visit.
You're from where?
No, I'm from Kenya, but I have been to Kampala in Kampala and Kaimuri district, and also another place interior. Yeah. Oh, this looks like a prison.
And no wonder you still have whites. Whatever they did to us.
Looks like
It was a prison.
looks like a prison, man.
They were kept this way.
And these steel are very strong. Right now, it's very hard for you to get such steel, man. It's very hard.
Then here they were putting gunpowder, fire, then the heat.
Boom! I wish it can. I would love to see it in action, guys. Okay. Anyway, we are supposed to go this way.
This the head area. It's under renovation.
Okay.
But you can see from here. We are going to the other side. We'll see the gun platform.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Now we are going to Captain's house.
All right. Wow,
This is
guys.
the Captain's house.
So this is where he used to stay.
Yeah. Captain from where? From British. His
From
name
British.
is Captain Owen.
Captain Owen. Did I study about him?
He was the commander of the British Army and the Oman Arabs.
Oh.
There was a roof here.
So,
the roof was bombed in 1875 by Al-Qaeda ship.
So, allow me to ask, will I be right to say like the people from the coastal region, they were influenced by the Oman people? Because a lot of Swahili is spoken from here. Also at the same time, the intermarriage between the Oman and people from...
Omans, Indians, intermarried with the Mijikenda, then were brought. Example like me.
Yeah, I can see. You can tell even from his hair, guys. Your hair is not...
My grandfather came here as a trader and he married immediately halal. He was a Muslim and he died here in Kenya. That's why we were born.
He was from which country?
India.
India.
Yeah.
So you are left here. But we do wish to go back to India?
No. I don't know anybody there.
Alright guys. This is interesting, man. No cement was used to construct these walls. Oh, that was brilliant of them.
This one was the captain's bedroom. Here. You can see the wardrobes.
Guys, this was the wardrobe. Maybe this used to be a shoe rack.
Yeah, shoe rack.
Oh, shoe rack was here.
And the place to put his gun.
And then he would put his ammunition here. No doors.
There was a door. The door was removed.
Then this.
These are our foundation.
Toilet. These ones were?
For the foundation, protect the wall.
Oh, from collapsing. Interesting. Guys, in case you're wondering where we are in Mombasa.
So now we are
at a place called
Passage of the Steps.
Passage of the Steps.
You can see the steps are different with that one.
Yeah, sure.
This is coral, being carved.
Yeah.
There it has been blocked by the British, as I told you earlier. This was the passage whereby they were bringing the light items such as food, medicine from this passage. And here, this was the cell for the men.
Hey.
During the prison area, British era. The things you are seeing inside have been discovered from the ocean.
Even that man who is lying there?
And are here to be discovered, to be examined.
Wait, who is this guy who is lying there?
Just an idol have been put there.
A sculpture? Oh, I thought it was a real person.
No. We are going to see the skeleton after here, the real skeleton.
So all these they are still they are still to be examined.
Yeah.
Wow, interesting.
So now we are going to Madrui Hall. Madrui Hall was built by the Oman Arabs. So Madrui are first-class citizen of Oman. Here in Old Town, Mombasa, we have 5 types of families from Oman. We have Madrui, Mandri, Shikeli, Riami, and Hinawi. And maybe many more, but I know those 5. The great-great-grandsons are still here in Mombasa. Okay? So this is the door. We call it Omani door. It has the verse of the Quran, patterns of flowers. And the wood is a hardwood, mahogany or mvule.
Original.
Here in Kenya, we don't have hardwood. We normally import from Congo, such as mvule.
Very strong.
But those are not old from that time.
Oh, okay.
So we are entering Madrui Hall. In Kiswahili we call baraza. In Arabic we call barza. So Arabic and Kiswahili are similar.
Yeah.
You can see the roof. It's made of hardwood, with the verses of Quran, so that you can know this is Omani hall. So here we have that. This is the shield, Omani shield, sword, dagger, and the belt. Up to date, the Muslims of Mombasa, Kenya, still doing the traditional during our wedding ceremonies.
Oh, yeah. I still see this one.
That one, except the shield.
The shield.
There we have the rifle, and you see the picture.
Yeah.
Those are the British Oman Arabs. The time they were discussing, they want to leave the country so they can hand over to British and left. So Mombasa and Zanzibar, it was under one Sultan Said.
Oh. Yeah.
After Mombasa joined Kenya and Zanzibar joined Tanzania. Then the British split to Mau Mau and we get our freedom, independence. Okay?
I wish you can go back and take Zanzibar. Nice, you can see this is what he's talking about. Actually, these are real ammunition, as you can see. These are real bullets, a gun. These are baraza and the same time baraza. They mean the same. It's like a small parliament.
Maybe they were sailors or the soldiers.
It was painted by an unknown person.
Yeah.
In the year 19?
In the early 17th centuries.
What the hell? Okay.
They were using black carbon and red oxide for painting. So these are the remaining parts of the wall. Here they were expressing about their lifestyle. Okay?
Yeah.
For example, here we are in Ireland. They were suffering with starvation. Sometimes they can go to the ocean and get the fish to eat. They paint it there. This is the church in Old Town, Portuguese church. But now it has been closed since 1698. But the house is still there.
But it has been closed.
Yeah, they put here. The fort Jesus was built as like a human being laying down on the ground. Let's say like a cross here. The ships they were coming with.
Yeah.
The means of communication they are using the horns.
So this is the original?
Yes, original paintings. Okay.
I want to touch it so bad.
And how did we know they were Portuguese?
These are arbitration.
They are local.
Oh.
Now we are going to see the Omani doors. After here, we are going to see many of them in Old Town. So it has been here for over 250 years, almost 300 years.
This door?
It lasts long, the door. This is cost. We don't put iron rods because the rust will eat the door. So hardwood is good for the cost.
Over 200 years door?
Yeah, it can take over 500 years.
Man, I need to take a picture of this for remembrance, guys.
Now we are going to the secret passage.
Guys, welcome to the secret passage. I thought we were going somewhere.
It has been blocked from there. It has been blocked from here. And I told you, the Portuguese built the wall in 15 meters high. While the Arabs, after took over, they had 3 more meters high, the wall, to protect the fort. So from here to down, it's around 10 to 9 meters. We are going up there, we'll see the route they dug for the escape. And this is the
Actually, let me ask a question. Why was this place called Fort Jesus?
Yes, very good question. The Portuguese were Christians. Okay. They were here to spread the Christianity.
To spread the Christianity.
Yeah, for the people of Mombasa. But the first who were here, Oman Arabs. That's why you can see Mombasa. 80% are Muslim, 20% are Muslims. So they named the fort Fort Jesus. Because they were here to spread the word of Christianity. Okay.
So let me ask a controversial question. Do you believe like the Portuguese were genuine when they were coming here to preach gospel? Or do you believe they were genuine, or they were after something else?
They were after something else.
Because they came with one hand they have a Bible, the other hand they have a gun.
Yeah.
So who does like that unless you want something from somebody? So between the two communities, between the Oman and the Portuguese, who do you believe? For your own opinion, who do you think was caring for the people on the ground?
The Oman Arabs.
Why?
Because they did not treat people of Mombasa
in a bad way.
Yeah.
They did not harass them.
Yeah. The Portuguese here are remembered with bitterness, harsh, because they were cruel to the people of Mombasa.
Yes, you have it. It's not me who has said, it's my brother. As I've been telling you, they came with one hand with a gun, the other with a Bible.
So, this was the route from the secret passage. You see, the dagger route?
Yeah.
Here we have a new garden which is not officially open. Here, and we can see that area is north coast, Nyali. You see the white pillar there?
Yeah.
And the second one were built by the British Portuguese to show the direction of the old harbour.
So is that ferry moving?
No, that's a ship, and this is a dodge.
Is it moving?
No, it has been stuck from the corals.
That ship is stuck?
This small one.
No, the big
one there.
Yeah.
Over there. No, it's moving. But it's too far. You see that it's not moving, but it's moving.
And it looks so rusty.
Which they were short people.
So guys, over here we have a watchtower, and today I'm gonna be the one in the security guy. Despite my height, I have to go and try to see that what we can get from there. And now I'm tall, and let me try. Okay. Alright guys, let's go. Can come closer. So one thing that I'm told, like the Portuguese were very short. So for me to not be difficult because I'm very tall. So this is me. I'm trying to watch and see which ship is coming. And I see there's one coming.
So can we be prepared?
Yeah, please prepare. From the cannon. He's coming closer. The enemy is coming. That's how they used to communicate, guys.
Yeah.
He's coming. No. Let me show them out.
Let's attack.
Attack! Guys, this is the view. Wow. Mombasa looks lovely. This is Indian Ocean, right? Yes. Guys, this is the Indian Ocean. Oh. I'm told there's a ship that is stuck there. I can't move. There's a watchtower in Mombasa. Guys, I'm here. Hey. That's me now standing. Guys, this is the neighborhood. That's the beautiful ocean there. Oh man. Hi guys. Okay, shika huyu. Sasa hii itakuwa in private property, right?
Garden.
For someone.
Yeah.
I won't talk now because I know if you can afford to own this property, you must be well connected, my friend.
Yeah. Kuna watu wanakodisha hiyo kufanya parties, events kadhaa hapo. Hata hii music.
So guys, this is a gift shop that is here. It's called Fort Jesus Museum Books gift shop. So a long time ago, I'm told like it used to be women's cells. First of all, it was a kitchen, the Portuguese kitchen, but later it was transformed to women's cell. But right now, as you can see, it's a beautiful shop. But I wonder, how come the cells for ladies are looking this nice compared to men?
Yeah, females are different with the men.
Look at this.
Chimneys for the firewood.
Chimney. When it has been beautified.
It goes up there. The smoke.
Wow. Very nice. Very beautiful.
Come and see about the elephant tusk there. Mombasa tusk, built for the visit of Princess Margaret, Queen Elizabeth's sister in 1956. So this stands for letter M, Margaret. And once you turn it upside down, it's welcome. Welcome to Mombasa, Princess Margaret.
Actually, right now it's under repair at the moment. I was there.
And this is the old court. You can see this is British architecture. That's the old court. The entry, the passage you enter there at the entry, this was the door, and this was the British.
In 1895, so we had to knock. for them to open for this opening.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Some beautiful bags here.
Yeah, waterproof bags. So now we're turning back at the main museum.
Which is the new one.
To see the picture of the old Africa and the Balochistan canons. This is the old Africa during the kingdom time. There was no country called Kenya. There was Mombasa, Melinda, 1519, and this was the Vasco da Gama ship.
So where did Kenya come from?
After they were divided by the British. We have that one. We have the new Africa.
Looks as if it has been done on a...
The material. This is the bark of the baobab tree. We will go to the old town. Have you ever seen a baobab tree?
No, and here if you hug it, you get some good luck. Is it true? When you hug a baobab, is it true?
We are going to see there. Maybe today it's your luck.
Okay, guys.
Okay.
I'm lucky today.
So the material, bark of the baobab tree.
Very nice. Very nice. And it can even stay
Not a
for
skin,
long.
not a cloth. And this is wax.
Hello.
Made of wax.
Interesting. This is the old Africa.
You see, Mombasa, Melinde, and this is Nubia, Abbasia.
And Zanzibar was there.
Yeah. Madagascar was there.
Madagascar was also there. Okay. Interesting. Congo was there, Zaire was there. There's a country which is called Africa.
No. That's just the name because of
How about South Africa?
South Africa was not there. It was Monom.
Monom. See? Monom. And the East Africa was Nubia or Abbasia?
Was Nubia and
Abbasia.
Okay.
I wish you can go back to these days, man. Because I believe the new one has just become... The new one is just about individualism. Yeah.
This is inscription of the beam. Anywhere the Arabs were using to pray in bushes. And these are coral, the old coral from the ocean.
These are coral guys.
To tie the ships.
So this water has stuck that on that ship, eh?
Yeah. And these are Vigango.
Vigango, what does it mean?
These are memorial posts erected by the Mijikenda people to honor senior initiated men who during their lives were members of a highly respected secret leadership organization known as GO. The Vigango are erected in the center or at the edge of the family homestead. A Vigango is never moved. Even the homesteads migrate, as it is believed that this may anger the ancestors
And
spirits who bring misfortunes.
So
This is the model of the Guinea ruins. You know Guinea ruins?
Yeah.
Now we are here, the Baluchi Gallery. These are
Okay. These are
so
the
you can
canals.
see different canons with the Portuguese and British.
This one seems to
Made
be
of
lighter.
brass.
Yeah?
Made of brass.
It's not heavy, guy. I can lift it. Not that heavy. Yes. Okay.
Okay. This is private office of the museum.
Wow.
And one thing, have you noticed a difference between this and this? British and Portuguese canons?
The canons, yeah. These ones are more short
Yeah.
and
These are
very
long.
and pana, wide.
And you can see there's this one.
Oh, those ones they're
Yeah. So you see the difference.
yeah. The hook. This one has a hooking.
Yeah. So now we are going to Portuguese Chapel. I told you they built the well here and the Portuguese Chapel, the barracks, in the purpose of collecting rainwater, water from the chapel, water from the barracks. The chapel and the barracks were destroyed by the Oman Arabs due to hatredness of the Christianity. You know, before people were fighting about the religions. Okay? So this was the chapel which was destroyed by the Oman Arabs.
Portuguese Chapel.
See water pumps?
Yeah.
This is 23 meters. Now let's see if there's water inside or no, so that we can believe it's working.
It has water.
And before they were using bucket with the rope
to pull.
the water. But nowadays, new modifications, we have water pumps.
So this water still comes from the rain?
No.
From underground?
Yeah. This one was to collect the rainwater.
This one is bigger.
And you can see it's different.
Yeah.
So
it looks like
the
a
hole
dam.
there.
Yeah.
The hole was using to
sieve water. So between the two, who do you think used his brains well? Between the two, who do you think was best at this? I would say this one, because this water is not permanent, but this one is permanent.
permanent.
Yeah.
That's why it's still in use up to date.
Yeah, up to date.
Okay. Now we're going there to see the toilets. Portuguese toilets.
Is it still in use?
No. Since 1698. So this was the toilet.
Hey, that's deep.
It's around 10 meters.
Let me do something, guys.
There was no water to flush.
There's no water, guys. Hey, man. So this all of it is toilet.
Yeah.
When was it supposed to fill up?
Down there at the ground.
Oh, that is toilet.
Yeah. And here we have also the private washroom.
Hey, how many years would it take for this place to fill up? And the smell, how are they able to control the smell? How about this one? What is this? What's this?
I want to show you something from here. What?
He was still a cho.
All this area they were using as toilets.
Hey, how
From
are
up
they?
coming down?
So all this field that is there in Nicho.
Yeah.
Hey.
And you can see there, over there, there's a door.
Yeah,
There is
underground.
Is where they dug the underground channels to to Mamangina outer front.
Hey. That's crazy, man. Can we go up here?
Yeah.
First of all, let them finish.
So here is just this is Omani house.
Uh-huh.
You can just from this side.
Okay.
You can go. You just take pictures.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
That's a model of the dhow. It's called dhow for sailing. In Old Town we have a dhow for sunrise, sunset and afternoon tour. In Old Town. So these were used by the Omans
So if you take it to the water, it can still float.
Maybe because it's been here for some years, and this is just a model.
Over here, we have some good views.
Yeah. So you see a different. What is this?
Toilet.
Yeah, Omani toilet. Omani they were squatting. Portuguese they were sitting. Yeah.
So this one they were squatting.
Yeah.
So in Africa, I would say like we still use both. Sometimes we sit, sometimes in the village we squat.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
During our traditional ceremonies, that tree.
This one.
Yeah. You see, the traditional was brought here by the Arabs.
Yeah, we're making this mats.
Yeah. Now we have the ideas. We do it by our own.
Yeah.
Basket, carpet.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
mats and everything.
So the shield I was showing you,
Yeah.
they were holding like this. Many
Being
people
married.
think they is
And the dagger is here.
yeah,
And the sword.
and the shield.
So who are they protecting like from this side?
The people who were coming here, there were more. Baluchistan, the Arabs. That's Omani canon. You see, it's different.
Hey guy. Hey.
That's the guard.
Nura. And look at him. Bring closer. Look at him, guys. He's just staying there doing nothing. My friend, wake up. And he has a dagger, he has a sword. A gun, I mean. He's just being visited by the lizards only.
These are Omani forts. These are traditional dresses of the Omani ladies. And these are their jewelries.
And they were looking good. The jewelries. These are real diamond.
Antiques. Silvers.
They are real silver.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Now, today you have to know the dresses.
Yeah.
Saudi dress, Omani dress, they are different.
Okay.
This is Omani dress. You see how they are putting the scarf.
Yeah.
And their dress is round collar. Saudi Arabia, it's a collar.
It's
It has a collar with the buttons. And they are putting the scarf not like this. They are putting here with the holder, and it's red and white, the scarf. Oman, Dubai, they are putting the plain scarf, white scarf, with the Arafat, they call it Arafat, the holder, and the white dress. So I can know this dress is from Oman, this dress is from Saudi Arabia.
Interesting.
But here in people of Kenya, like me, I like to have all of them. Omani, Saudi, Qatar, yeah. Qatar is short sleeves, different.
Okay.
That's picture of Oman.
Here there's a good breeze, guys, I'm telling you. A very good breeze from this outside.
What you see here, this is the old court. They want to show you from the picture.
Yeah.
This is Mombasa County Assembly.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
So everything here is in Old Town, even the State House.
It's Old Town.
Is at the Old Town Kizingo Ward.
Because of the history. So this is Queen Elizabeth, right?
Yes. And this is Riungu. That's Sultan Qaboos of Oman, the late Sultan Qaboos. Now his brother Haitham is in charge.
So let me ask, how is the current county government able to work hand in hand with the Oman administration? Are they still working together?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a Omani ambassador here. We have a Kenyan ambassador in Oman. Last time it was Mohammed Dor. Mohammed Dor is from Old Town. He was the ambassador in Oman, representing Kenya.
So guys, man, I just feel like we've had enough. Let me take some teachers, then we exit this place.
This is Omani East Africa trade relations. You see Oman? Mombasa. India is there.
And Asia.
And these were the spices. They were doing butter trade.
Black pepper we still use it. Cardamom we still use it.
Yeah.
Cinnamon still using it. Cloves. Karafu. This one is very nice for pilau.
Yeah. Even at the market, we call it market there, which was opened by the British. There we can get good stuff, good spices.
Dates, they are very sweet.
Here we have ivory, we have Quran, and this is Arabic language. These are the Abdul Said family, Said, who was here in 1219 to 1383.
So who is there current up now?
Now we don't have any. The last one was Muhammad Muhashami, who was here in 1959.
Do not touch.
Muhammad Muhashami was the governor of Malindi, Mombasa, and Riungu. They were called Wali.
Oh. Look at that beautiful view. A real skeleton?
Yes, a real skeleton.
Of who?
Portuguese woman. She was found here in 1990, 35 years ago.
35?
35 years ago.
35 years ago?
The time she was found here. But we believe the body is here over 300 years.
Okay. She wants to take some water.
The body was found at the same place by the caretaker of the museum. Once he saw the bones, he called the officers of the museum, they called the specialists, they come and examine the bones, and she was a Portuguese woman. She was a woman. And the reason, there was a heavy rain. That's why, that was the reason to find the body.
The body.
Yeah.
So she never went to make it back to her family.
Yeah.
Madam, what was your name? So they're not sure who she was.
Maybe she was a chief cooker cooking for them.
And her scalp was broken.
She was hit at the head.
Yeah.
And found at the same place. As I told you before, there were around 1,600 soldiers of Portuguese.
Yeah.
In a period of 2 years, 9 months, there remained 15 soldiers.
What is this big?
This one first. This the block. They were using laundry to wash the clothes of the British
Army.
Yeah. The prisoners. And that one is a humpback whale, juvenile humpback whale, which was found in Ungwana Bay, Kipini, Tana River County in 1992.
Juvenile what?
Humpback whale.
Oh.
You know whale?
Yeah.
Yeah, the big fish from the ocean.
Yeah.
So the age of the whale is around 19 to 24 years. But we know the whales are growing up to 100 years. So this is a baby whale.
And it is big.
Yeah. You can see the head, body, and the tail.
These are real bone?
Yeah, real bones.
Of a whale?
Yeah. And here we have the picture of the whale.
Guys, look at this massive. Hey, looks like an elephant. Wow.
So in the earth we have elephant. In the ocean we have
whale. Man, it's massive. The humpback whale. This 48 years, 4-long juvenile male humpback whale. This was washed on the beach of Ungwana Bay, Kipini, Tana River County on June 1992. Just the other day, information from the coastal still it was found dead on the beach by a local community who reported to the department to say to be young adult male. Oh. Hey, it's big. It's massive. Guys, what do you think of it? And this one was used to transport the British.
This the means of transport, 1890 to 1920. Hand-pull trolley along Mombasa narrow streets. Don't ever go up,
Why?
Danger is anguka. And you see the rail. These were built by the Indians in the early 17th centuries. Even the houses in Old Town, the one with wood balcons, they were built by the Indians. They were brought here by the British. There's a place called Man-Eaters in Kenya. You know? The place was given name Man-Eaters because the Indians were eaten very badly by the lions. There's a movie called The Lion and the Ghost and the Darkness. It's based on a true story at the Man-Eaters. Umeona? Fort from outside.
Guys, this is the Fort Jesus from the outside. And today has been an awesome day, and it could not be successful without my brother here. Thanks so much for your time. Thanks for taking me around.
You're welcome.
Like the information that he has given me is information that I don't know who could have given us such kind of information. But because of him, he has made everything to be so good and to be so smooth. Maybe you can say something as we're gonna be signing out this video. You can tell people who are watching you, and in case someone is willing to come to Mombasa, because I have people who are gonna be watching me from all over the world, you can give out your number. They can contact you. Guys, as you've seen from the video, he has been of very much great service. Come here with the sun so that we can end. Or we should be somewhere here. Yes, here. He has been of great service, and I believe like when he comes, he's an honest man. When you come here, please give him some job. Or in case you know someone who is coming over to Mombasa and they would love to have a tour guide, let them reach out to him through his number. Please give him some job. And in case you'd also love to appreciate him because of the work that he has done, he's gonna be giving out his number. Contact to him through that number. Yeah, thanks so much. Maybe now you can tell people as you're signing out.
Okay, my name is Hussein Mohammed Hussein, born in Old Town. I'm 42 years old. So, my number is 07.
Start with +254 because the international people.
My number is +254 751 364 015.
Again.
My number is +254 751 364 015.
And where are you based actually?
I normally based at Fort Jesus because I've been born here around near Fort Jesus. My house and Fort Jesus is around 150 meters.
Wow.
So I'm always here. You can contact me.
You can take them around where they want. Alright guys, so that has been me and my friend here. So I'll see you on the next video. Thanks so much for watching the video from the beginning to the end. For those who have not subscribed, please subscribe. For those who have you're not sure, please may this video make you subscribe. Please watch, like, comment and share the video. Share some good vibes. Never be too selfish to share something good to the other people. Alright guys, from me to you, I want to say thank you to my moderators, thank you to my returning subscribers. I love you so much. See you in the next video guys. From me to Mombasa, from me in Mombasa I say kwaheri.
Welcome to Mombasa.
Welcome to Mombasa guys. Yeah.